Hello everybody, Jeffrey McAvoy here. Welcome back to part 2 of what's going to be a 3-part video in the end. You know, I initially said it would be a 2-part video. Well, it's going to be a 3-part video. There you have it. There's just so many things to cover, even though everything is like accelerating and stuff. I really like to show pretty much everything, even if it's at a quicker pace. Now make sure that you drop a like and leave a comment so that I know that you are truly interested in this type of videos. It does take quite a lot of time for me to make them, to edit and so on and so forth, so I really appreciate it if you can show me that this stuff actually interests you and that I'm not just doing it for nothing. So make sure you do that. So here we go. I've finally let the WD-40 do its stuff and managed to unseize the engine. So there it is. That's a good start. It spins not exactly freely because the bearings are completely shot, but I managed to free it up. So that was the aim of the game. Now removing the cylinder liner, which was stuck for quite a while in there. So in the end I just ending up using brute force and pull it apart. So I wouldn't usually recommend this method, but this was really the only way to do it. And since I have absolutely no experience at all with these engines, it was my way of taking care of it. Since I couldn't get the wrist pin off the piston, it was stuck and seized onto the piston itself. So that's why I had to proceed this way. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it in that order specifically. I would have first removed the piston and then the liner, but I had to do it the opposite way. So removing the crankshaft, which is simply pressed into the ball bearings, got my faithful dead blow hammer until it fully releases. At this point I didn't manage to remove the camshaft because it was solidly pressed into the engine block, so to speak. So there it is, the old bearing, which is offering quite some resistance. So yeah, I have to press these out, and so right now I'm fiddling on the cam gear, wondering, looking at how the hell this thing is built, figuring things out. And it turns up that there are 2 ball bearings which are simply pressed into the case, and decided to move on to removing the camshaft followers, which are kind of hard to get, in fact. So what you have to do is rotate the camshaft until the followers are at the top dead center of their throw, pretty much, and sort of tap the engine block until they come out in sufficiently so that you have a reach to grip on them. Now obviously no pliers on this because you don't want to gouge them or deform them in any way. So tight fingers usually does the trick. So put these on the side, and last but not least, the only thing that is left to remove is the camshaft, which was a pain in the ass. This is also located in 2 ball bearings, and they were pressed into this little cover, which I ended up breaking, and so I replaced it as well. And so last but not least, press out the old ball bearings, and that's pretty much it for the strip down. So next video is rebuild and hopefully startup, so make sure that you tune in for that. Remember to drop a like and leave a comment, show me that you like this type of content, so I can continue and produce it for you, so for your enjoyment only. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.